Good morning, everyone. This is Erin at Nourishing My Scholar. I wanted to give you guys a little info on some of the art that you've seen me and the kids doing this week. To give you a little background, we've actually been sick. Fun times. But when we're sick, especially my kiddos, they don't necessarily want to just stop everything they're doing. They still like to continue reading, playing games, and they love art. So I was super excited to discover the Masterpiece Society created by Alicia Greathouse. Alicia is an artist, a blogger, and a homeschool mom, and she has created this awesome membership site of art. And at first I was thinking it might, you just never know whenever you step into something new like this. And with having littles, sometimes you don't know if it's a little too much because art can be a little intimidating. But we gave it a shot, and my kiddos have just fallen in love with the courses that are offered through the Masterpiece Society. For example, they are loving Van Gogh, and we did Van Gogh sunflowers the other day. Even though they're sick, they were all about painting some sunflowers. This is the 10-year-olds, but then even my 5-year-old was thrilled to get in on the action of painting sunflowers. So this really helped set my mind at ease that, even the 5-year-old could participate and enjoy and learn and just have a blast. I mean, she is my creative little pixie. She's the one that can watch art shows on TV just for hours and just be as happy as a clam. So I am thrilled that this is working for her as well. And then I even did one as well. Here are my sunflowers. I couldn't let the kids have all the fun. And then we were also exploring Monet. So yesterday we did his Japanese bridge with oil pastels and watercolor. This is my 5-year-old's bridge. And then this is the 10-year-old's bridge. And then again, I couldn't let them have all the fun, so here is my Monet bridge. And then we've also gotten into a bit of Da Vinci. And so here is my 10-year-old's version of a Mona Lisa using a mixed medium of different paper and Mod Podge and paint and ink. So he is really enjoying that. And I wanted to show you guys not only, what we've been doing, but a little sneak peek into the membership site so that you could get an idea of what this is all about and how it works. So bear with me just a moment and I will show you. This is the Masterpiece Society membership site. And when you sign up, you will have this tab here called My Courses. And in this tab is pretty much everything that Alicia has to offer is in this membership. So we have been doing the Mixing with Masters Volume 1. And I'm going to click on that so that you can see what all is involved with that. She has it broken down over here on the right-hand side by the different masters. So we have Leonardo da Vinci, and what's great is she gives lessons and bio, like different websites you can go to, different videos you can watch about Leonardo da Vinci. All of it is kid appropriate, so you can really learn the history and the biography of this particular master, as well as the lessons that she sort of goes over with each art course that you're going to do. So with Da Vinci, we did our Mona Lisa. There's also the woman's head, which is done in graphite. And then there's the Last Supper. And then you will also do a Da Vinci art challenge. And she gives you all of the resources that you'll need to do all of these. We haven't done the Rembrandt, but we have started the Van Gogh and the Monet. So let me just show you the Van Gogh bio. So when you click on the Van Gogh bio, you get a video here of Alicia teaching your children and yourself about Van Gogh and his history. And then you can mark this as complete. And I'm actually having a lot of fun doing that, because then I start to see the progress that we're doing as we go through each master. And here you can see the supply list of what you would need to do lesson 1, which is the sunflowers, and that's what we did. And most of this stuff we already had on hand. So it wasn't a big expense as far as going out and buying paintbrushes or acrylic paints or anything like that. Now, if you don't already have some of those things, then you might want to look at going to like Michael's, because you can get coupons for anywhere from like 20 to 50% off of different things that you might need. But I love that I can, jump ahead knowing that my kids are interested in Van Gogh, and I can see what is it we're going to need to do the Reaper, today. And it's going to be a watercolor. Well, we already have our watercolors. We already have our mixed media. We already have our paintbrushes. So we're good to go with that. Or then lesson 3 is Starry Night. Now, one thing I will need to pick up is the modeling paste. But everything else we do have. And then each one of these, you can go in, and then she walks you step by step with, let me go to the sunflowers, which we've already done. And she walked us step by step on creating Van Gogh's sunflowers. But then also, she encourages you to, make these your own. And then one thing we also did, and she also included in her bio for Van Gogh, was watching the Doctor Who that had Van Gogh in it. And I don't know if you noticed, but on our sunflowers, and I'm gonna bring it back to me real quick. On our sunflowers, the kids wrote "For Amy." That is a Doctor Who reference, because they love Doctor Who. But both kids did that, and that's just us being, geeky little Whovians. That's what that is. It's not actually a Amy that we know. It's Doctor Who's Amy. And no, Van Gogh didn't actually ride in a TARDIS with Doctor Who, but sci-fi and such. All right, I'm going to take you back to the website. So she takes you step by step with her videos on how to create Van Gogh's sunflowers. And the kids, even though they were sick, it was great because they could take breaks when they needed to take a break, but they wanted to keep going. They loved it. They enjoyed it. It was fun, but it was stress-free. Alicia's got this great voice that's very soothing, kind of reminds my son of Bob Ross, and my daughter loves Bob Ross, so this was like a double win-win. So well done, Alicia, on that. And then once you get done, you can mark the lesson as complete, and then move on to whoever else you want to go on to. And like I said, right now my kids are into Monet, Van Gogh, and Da Vinci. But you've also got Rembrandt, you've got Picasso, you've got O'Keeffe. And then that's just the first volume of the Mixing with Masters. There's also a second volume that's included in this membership over here, which includes all of the same aspects as volume 1, but different artists. So we are super excited about being able to learn to paint and create some of the great works of art, throughout history. And then my son, who's my history buff, is excited because he's learning the history behind a lot of these artists. But that's not all that is included in this membership. You also get the playful pet portraits, which when my daughter saw that, she kind of flipped out, but in a good way, because this little girl loves animals. And when she saw that she could do the kitty and the bunny and the puppy, she was like, "Oh my goodness!" And I was like, "Okay, so this is going to be good." But you also get your seasonal mixed media workshops: springtime, Valentine's Day, the Art of Fall, Winter Wonderland, and each of these have another, anywhere from 20 or more lessons. Let's see, the Valentine's has 10 lessons of different Valentine's type courses for you to do. Whereas, let's go to winter, because we're in winter. It's snowing right now. And the winter has another 21 lessons, all dealing with wintertime and mixed media, and she's walking you through how to create these awesome works of art. But then I really got excited when I saw that she was also releasing her art school. Now this one's coming in March, and the first one is Drawing 101. Now for anyone who's wanting to learn to draw, or maybe knows how to draw but wants more practice, wants to get better at it, this is super exciting because you're going to learn the elements of art, principles of design, value and intensity, color wheel, color mixing, how to use perspective and vantage points, proportions, and using negative space. Like this is super exciting to me. And then in April, she's releasing a Watercolor 101. Then in May, she's releasing Acrylics 101. And then in June, she's releasing Pastels 101. So you can learn how to use each of these mediums and everything that goes into using them correctly. That's just super, super exciting to me. You also get the coloring pages for preschoolers. If you've got little ones, we don't want to leave little ones out. Because some of the mixed media can be a little more difficult for little kids, because a lot of it is cutting, papers and gluing Mod Podge and such onto other pictures. So she didn't leave out the little kids. If you've got little ones and they want to do art too, you've got your coloring pages for the preschoolers. And then she's also got this awesome course that's for moms, Create and Connect for Moms, which I'm excited about because I want to learn how to do some, I'm hoping she'll include maybe some calligraphy or some fanciful writing, stuff like that. So I'm excited to see how that plays out as well. And then she's also got step-by-step drawings for younger kids, K through 2nd grade. So again, if you've got a family with older kids and younger kids, you can cater to both ages. She's also going to be releasing holiday, not just these seasonal ones that I've shown you like Valentine's Day, but she's going to be releasing additional holiday courses as well. Excuse me. Excuse me. So let me switch this back to me. Hi. So we are really, really loving this art course, and I'm thrilled that both my 5-year-old and my 10-year-old are both getting so much out of it. I love that, we can bounce around if we want to do Monet yesterday, but we want to jump to Van Gogh today, and then tomorrow we want to do a pet portrait. We can do that. Up until this point, all of her courses have had to be bought separately, and that got expensive. Whereas now, you can either do a monthly membership or a yearly membership, and then you have access to everything that she has offered, and you have access to everything that she releases within your membership time frame. So right now, between now and April, your monthly membership is at $15 a month, and then after April it's going to go up. And the yearly membership is $150, and then in April that will go up. But if you get the yearly, you will be grandfathered in. So if you continue with it, whenever it's time to renew, you will maintain the $150 instead of it going up on you. And then you will also have access to everything she releases as the months continue. So like the Drawing 101 and the pastels, the watercolor, the acrylics. She's also releasing a nature art journaling, and art and literature courses as well, but she doesn't have a time frame on when those are going to be released. So, you know, this is perfect for my kids and for our family because we like to bounce around. We also enjoy the history aspect of it, which she covers very nicely with the masters. And I'm super excited about the Art 101 courses, the nature journaling, acrylics and stuff like that. I'm really excited to see how those are gonna play out. So let me know if you have any questions. I know a lot of people were thrilled to see what the kids were creating, and they're doing very well. And if you've seen my Instagram, there's even more pictures of them up there. But let me know if you have any questions about this. I'm going to put my link in this video so that if you want to hop over to her site and get another rundown of what this membership is, you can do so. So yeah, just let me know if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. So, excuse me. I guess until someone has a question, that's it for now. I'll talk to you guys later.